Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at Spright Gishki in Common Charity. Now, this is a very interesting deck for Common Charity specifically, because essentially what we can do is it is a very mid-rangey, essentially you can do the same thing every turn with cards like Abyss and Beast. You might be wondering, hey, none of these Gishki cards are common. Incorrect. The Portuguese OTS pack printed every single Gishki at common, except for the new ones. So unfortunately, we are not going to be able to play any of the good Gishkis, but any of the good Gishki rituals. But we can still play the rank 2 engine. So here's that. We'll go over the deck now. 3 Deep Sea Diva. It's just a water level 2 engine. We can summon them. They're just water monsters. For the Gishki stuff, you're playing 3 Abyss, 2 Beast, and 2 Grimness. The Grimness and the Abyss aren't surprising. Essentially, the combo here is you normal summon Grimness, activate Grimness, summon Abyss, Abyss, search Grimness. And then you can just turn that into a loop. And essentially just loop that forever. The Beasts are just for... you can also just, the beasts are just decent to draw. You can normal summon them and revive an Abyss to search a Grimness. You know, just another basic, play. And you can also use them to make a rank 2, so they're not too bad. Or, sorry, a link 2. But the Grimness plus Abyss can be used to make a rank 2. 2 Beaver, another level 2 water extender. Not super crazy. We're playing this and Diva to just get more waters on field. And now let's just get into the sprites. We're playing 3 Carrot, 2 Pixies, and 3 Red. The Red and the Carrot are going to be our main forms of interruption. Going first, essentially we can use them to tribute and then negate and destroy monsters or spell traps. And then Pixies is just honest for any level 2s. We're playing 1 Sargass to pair with our Sprite Smashers. Essentially, we can use this to go Smashers, summon Sargass, and then summon Mannequin Cat. And then what we can do with that is summon monsters from the deck. Summon, essentially, you can target a monster your opponent's grave, summon it to this field, and either use that as interaction, or you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck, so you can also summon other sprites from deck. Or if you drew Smashers, you can summon Sargass and use it to just be a pop on your opponent's turn. 1 Called by the Grave, it's just broken. 3 Aquamirror, essentially, this allows you to search the Grimness. So now we have either Abyss, search Grimness, drawing Grimness itself, Focus Aquamirror, or the 3 copies of a Pot of Extravagance that we are also playing. A hallmark sign of a Common Charity Cope deck is essentially Pot of Extravagance. Same thing with the Ice Trades I showed you last time. Spright Gamma Burst, another interesting card. Essentially, this card is used for OTKs. This bumps everything up to, I think, in this deck, a minimum of 1,600 attack. So it helped with OTKs. You know, Gamma Burst can bring things like Spright Red and Spright Carrot. This brings Carrot up to 24 and Red up to 26, which is very good when paired with Pixies. Pixies actually goes up to 28. So you can easily OTK with something like it with Gamma Burst. Playing 1 Aquamirror cycle, essentially this is just a free search off focused Aquamirror. And then what you can do with it is just target a water monster control and 2 water monsters in grave, shuffle it back. So this is for extra divas or like a beast that you still have on field, and then add 2 water monsters in your grave back to your hand. So essentially, you just get to cycle 2 cards from grave for free, because you get to search it off Aquamirror for free. And then we're playing 3 Deck Dev to pair with in our extra deck. The 3 copies of Codebreaker, Vibra, Swordsman. Deck Dev kind of auto wins against a couple decks, and still harms a lot of good decks. So it's it's good to have. For rank 2s, we are playing 2 Mannequin Cat. This is part of the end board, and then 2 Onibimaru. This is to break boards, etc. We're also playing 2 Geonator Transverser. This is able to switch monsters and set it for OTKs, and 3 copies of Marincess Great Bubble Reef. You can also play Heat Soul Control if you want to, essentially. This is also decent, again, for pushing for lethal. I hope you enjoyed this video on Gishki Spright, and I will see you in the next video.